Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well. Remember, wherever you are, always be aware of your surroundings. Trust your gut, it never fails you. Evaluate the people in your life, then promote or demote or terminate who needs to go. You owe yourself this. You are the CEO of your own life. So I was reading the New York Post, and there it was: transgender woman wins Miss Netherlands pageant for the first time and has a shot at the Miss Universe contest. Ricky Valerie Cole, 22-year-old, held her hands over her mouth in shock as she was named the winner on Sunday. And on Cully IG post, there it was written, "I did it. It's an educational and beautiful journey. I am so proud, showing it can be done," the newly crowned beauty queen wrote. However, at the event, Cole wore a red gown and hair in a bun while nervously holding hands with the runner-up during a lengthy pause to announce the winner. Cole then covered her face in shock at being named the winner, getting a hug from the runner-up before getting the Miss Netherlands sash from the current Miss Universe, Texan R. Bonnie Gabriel. Some of the other finalists standing at the back of the stage looked at each other, with some appearing grimacing awkwardly towards each other at this very unprecedented decision. The Miss Netherlands Instagram page also celebrated the win by saying, "Beautiful trans contestant. This finalist shined through the show and has also made the greatest progress along the way," the pageant wrote of the judge's decision. It further stated Cole has an iron-strong story with a clear mission. Journey is to convince the organization will enjoy working with Cole. So you know what this means? This means Cole will compete in the Miss Universe, which is now owned by Annie Jakrajustapia, a transgender Thai woman. "Let's get at Miss Universe ready. So excited," Cole said in her celebratory social media post, which was flooded with messages of outrage that Cole took the spot ahead of biological women. Cole, however, is not the first trans woman to make it to Miss Universe, as this was Miss Spain Angela Pouncey in 2018, who failed to make the top 20. The pageant first allowed trans competitors in 2012, when it was still owned by now former President Donald Trump, who reinstated a Canadian competitor who had been booted for not being a natural-born female. Trump has yet to address Miss Netherlands' entrant. However, he has waded into another hot topic in LGBTQ rights. And Donald Trump, writing on his Truth Sunday, he said, "I will not let men participate in women's sports." And I so agree with him. As male and female have different body strength and should not be sharing intimate areas, this gender ideology is causing many confusions and irreparable harm across many societies. Personally, I feel so sad for all the entrants in this pageant, as their hard work and sacrifice was a big waste of time, as I really don't believe that any one of them stood a chance at winning, as there seemed to have been an agenda going into this, hence the outcome. They are pushing so hard to the realization of this inclusive agenda that it does not matter who gets hurt. Is anyone really in doubt as to who will win Miss World? Hell no. You can bet it's gonna be a trans. And the only way it's not is because pressure would have come down on them, that it would be too obvious and planned. But watch the top 5, as woke corporations will be the sponsors, and mostly they're only looking at one thing: their bottom line, their money, and how it is beneficial to them to be a part of this. While I do respect how people choose to live their lives, I, however, do think it's an abomination to change your gender, because God has already made you how you were meant to be. You can only be one or two things, male or female. You can't be both. You can't born one thing and because you feel like you change to something else. I wish if I was a bird I could fly. Can I just go fly? No. I'm human. I have to walk on my foot. You can be a gay man or a lesbian woman. I can understand that. But tampering with your body is just way too much. The gender should never be mixing to be in another gender space. In other words, taking the role of another gender. How is that? I'm so confused. How is that even possible? Where the thought for this came from? And when you check it out, there's not much powerful voice standing up to say anything. The most powerful person that has said things is Donald Trump. He seems to be from the old school like myself. Men and women were built totally different. They can't ever be the same biologically. We as parents need to understand that we are in trying times and we need to take control of our homes and our children and keep an eye on what they are involved in on social media and even in schools and universities, because it is so apparent that they are pushing these genders even on the children as they are being fed this gender madness. Now more than ever, we need strong family unity and open communication and dialogues with our children to be their guide, as every child deserves a safe, happy and healthy future. We can't just ignore this, We can't just close our eyes, not wanting to talk about it and think it will disappear. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to pass. It is the realization of what is happening now. We have to be very aware and face it. Don't wait until you're ready to go use the public restroom and a man dressed as a woman is in there with you. Then you are shocked and awed that, wow, this is really happening. It's been around. You need to be aware. Because by then you'll have found out now that the bathrooms are gender neutral. Even in our own universities and campuses in Jamaica, gender awareness has started. So we have to be aware and prepared how we're going to transition our family to accept what is inevitable. This is really happening. So we need to organize ourselves and our families how we are going to go forward, setting up boundaries to deal with this pandemic of gender awareness realization. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.